Hey guys, we have the new Huawei Mediapad T1 8.0, which is, as the name suggests, an 8-inch tablet from Huawei, the Chinese mobile giant, and it's available right now on Flipkart for just under 10,000 Indian rupees, that is quadruple 9 INR. It's a pretty much an entry-level tablet, has a GSM calling radio and some of the other things. You have 3G and you have an 8-inch screen and other things that you would find on the back of the device, some of the informations at least. So there you see an 8-inch 1280 by 800 pixel IPS display, and then you have a Snapdragon 200 chipset, 1.2 gig quad-core Cortex A7 CPU, 1 GB of RAM, and you have 8 GB of flash memory, which can be extended further to a maximum of 32 GB with the help of a micro SD card. 4800 mAh battery, it's a lithium polymer battery, and then you have a 5 MP back camera and then a 0.3 MP front camera. The 5 MP back camera can record full HD video, of course, and there you see it supports 3G, and then it's a metal unibody and such. So not much information apart from that, not here, and you would see that it is a white plus silver color, and I think that's the only variant that's available right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this quickly and show you the tablet. So on top, there you see you have the Mediapad T1. And then once we go further in, you're actually supposed to get some manuals, but our review unit did not come with those. However, you get this a USB, micro USB 2.0 cable, and then your 1 ampere charger. Now 1 ampere wall charger could be pretty less for a 4800 mAh battery. You do not get any earphones expected with a tablet. So that's about the content of the box. So that's our Mediapad T1 8.0, and as I told you, 8-inch screen diagonally and 1280 by 800 pixels. It's pretty glossy, attracts a lot of fingerprints, and then on the back side you have a very nice brushed aluminium look. But you can see, if you look very closely, we have used it extensively for at least a month. You see the back side actually gathered some scratches and then some dust and greases here and there on the white back up there. So this happens from extensively placing this device on a flat surface, or dragging the device and probably throwing the device around. So you ought to take care of the device a bit, because it will attract scratches and stuff. Here you have the 0.3 MP front camera, and then your sensors and notification LED lights and stuff. The earpiece, your shortcut key is gonna be on the screen out there. On the left side it's pretty much nothing, and then you have the mouthpiece, the micro USB 2.0 port, and then your micro SD card and SIM card slot out there. You see, then your volume rocker, and then the power button on top. You have the 3.5 mm jack. Behind you have the 5 MP camera, which is not accompanied by an LED flash, and then your Huawei logo and all those stuff. Actually, I think the earpiece also has the speaker grill out here. It is pretty heavy at about 370 grams. It's also not the thinnest tablet in the market, about 7.9 mm. However, it actually feels quite good, mainly because of the brushed metal look out here. It's mostly plastic, I guess, but it gives that metal look. You also cannot remove the 4800 mAh battery, which is pretty expected. So overall, we would say it's a pretty usual design and build quality, nothing special. However, it's good. It's good that you have a conventional industrial friendly design out here. The T1 8-inch has a 1280 by 800 pixels 8-inch screen, which is a pretty standard IPS screen, in pretty low res, and the details are not that sharp. If we go ahead and we see one of our color cards here, it renders the colors good. There is natural saturation, and here we can see also the details here are good because these are already very high res photos, but you can see the blacks are not exactly very dark. Now I'm going to show that to you. When you zoom in, you see slight noise and the detail goes missing a bit. There you see, that's because of the low res resolution. And then let's check out how the darks look. They are good, but they are not exactly dark black. Yeah. So the display, I would say overall is an average display. The viewing angles are also just about average. There you see, about 80 degrees. In fact, 80 degrees is what the specifications define. So IPS screen definitely has a better viewing angle than the TFT screen, but not exactly the AMOLED class. So it's powered by Android 4.3 Jelly Bean, and you have a Huawei's Emotion UI on top. So pretty much standard unlock animation there. Then you have your home pages, and you can add various stuff from there. You can also add home pages there, your notification bar, and then I can go ahead and only 5 quick function toggle bar actually. Long press and I can go to Google now, and then you have your recent app menu out there, and then you can see my app dock. And of course the Emotion UI does not have an dedicated app drawer, so you have all the apps available on the home screen only. So you have your standard Google Android apps that you can see. Yeah, you also have some of Huawei's own tools and apps like those, some of the tools, and then some of the Huawei backup apps, and Huawei Care and stuff, DLNA and other stuff, so file manager and all. No bloatware, no third-party software. That's one of the good thing about this tablet. Let's check out the settings, and you see your typical connection settings, and then sound and the storage. So out of 8 GB you get slightly over 5.5 GB. You already have some images and videos installed, so over 5.5 GB you would see the battery, and then you can add this many accounts, and then you can go to the about tablet, and you can see it runs Jelly Bean 4.3 and Emotion UI 1.6. Of course, it supports GSM calling, pretty big dialer. The call quality is good enough, and even the reception. So then you have your messages, and I like this keyboard actually. You can very well type in like this, and it does not seem to support the swipe feature, and it becomes even better and more comfortable in the landscape mode. In fact, I think it's become slightly too big for my fingers. The gallery arranges all the albums and pictures in stack, just like your stock Android, and then you can go ahead here, and then you can edit, and you can share. You can of course batch share, but you cannot batch edit pictures. Now let's check out the 5MP camera. It's a fixed focus camera, mind you, and you can just zoom in and out from there. That's your front camera, 0.3MP, pretty non-existent front camera really. That's how you geotag photos. And then comes your recording. No taking still during recording, you can see. Also no pausing option, you have to stop it. And then you have some other options like see maximum HD recording, and then auto white balance and stuff, and those kind of thing. The spec actually says it records full HD, but I don't know how. So it definitely does not. The front camera only record in VGA. So I've seen the photos. They are pretty okay for a front camera and a back camera. The front camera 0.3 MB, it's pretty non-existent. If you just want to capture the info, that's fine. The 5MP camera is, well, just about decent under enough light. However, the fixed focus really kills it. We wanted an autofocus camera. The details are, well, not exactly there. There are lots of noise even under enough light. Under low light, the details drops significantly. The sound output via speaker is pretty flat, but and it's also not loud enough. However, I like the treble. It does not crackle. In fact, actually the bass is there, it's just not loud enough. So while watching a movie, the vocals are relatively better. Yeah, so that about some of the main tools of the user interface out there. It's not very smooth, not it lags continuously, although not to the annoying level, but then has that consistent lag while all the transactions. And also it's not a very high power tablet, so make sure before using any very demanding apps. For daily usage, it could be just good enough, just for slow to moderate usage, but for high usage this tablet is not just good enough. We did some gameplay and benchmark testing. You can check those out, the performance on the dedicated videos that we made for each of those. So then, should you get the Huawei Mediapad T1 8.0? It's 10,000. 10,000 is not cheap for a tablet, and in today's day you get tablet for as low as 2,000, 3,000. Also, they are not exactly called functional tablet. However, 10,000 is a sizable money, and the biggest competitor to this tablet would be the Nexus 7. The Nexus 7, the older one. That one is butter smooth. It has stock ROM. It almost gets all the latest Android updates. It does not have back camera, but still, I guess in terms of user interface and the hardware overall, that guy wins hands down over this. You have some Flipkart tablet. You also have some Asus tablet at this price point. This one is, I think, better than the Flipkart tablet, the DZ Flip tablet, but not as good as the Asus tablets, because even the user interface, the smoothness is actually better than this. I like the camera performance just a bit, and then the sound also is decent. What really plagues this tablet is the slower, laggy user interface. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this tablet, and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe to our channel for more such awesome content in future. Thank you.